Yo, what is up, Vicco? And today, man, this is gonna be a video about Bleach Mirror's freaking high, dude. This game was revealed / announced alongside that first trailer for the 1,000 Blood War Core for the Calamity, if you guys remember. It was a couple months ago. We have basically had zero news until today, chat. Until today, the time of recording this video, we finally got some good bits of information about this game. That this is a mobile game title. All we know is that Kubo has had some pretty decent involvement in the video game. So today, chat, if you guys wouldn't mind, like, commenting and subscribing if you guys are intrigued by this game at the very least. Okay, it is a mobile game, but if you guys didn't see my prediction or my discussion video about this game here, it can be a pretty interesting game depending on where and which direction they decide to go. All right, man, so without further ado, 3 2 1 bang. Okay, so this is the first little itty bitty bit of anything we got, which was yesterday at the time of recording this video. This little mini teaser thing, one day until the reveal, Bleach Mirror's High. Okay, so mostly everything I'm gonna show you guys right now I've already seen. So boom, there's like a new little key visual type poop thingy majig with Ichigo, and at the end Bleach Mirror's High. As you can see, Bleach Ichigo here, his normal Shikai, and kind of what looks like, I don't know what you gonna call it, like a little like puddle like thing, and he's like walked up over here, and at the top there, if you guys can deduce, that looks like the Soul Society right there. You can see the Tokyoku Hill and stuff like that, the prison tower thing. I'm blanking on the name, but you know, Rukia was held there and stuff, and yeah, there's that. Now this next itty bitty, the next piece of information here, I believe is a pretty big one. Okay, so boom, because we've been known that Kubo has designed original characters for the game, and here they are, original characters designed by Tight Kubo, Bleach Mirror's High protagonists Shirin, Migishima, and Shirane Sanari. Boom shakalaka. So these are original protagonists for this game. And chat, I literally said this, or I think I literally said this in my discussion video, chat. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out, because I might have hit the nail so far as I'm concerned. I said this, they might go a Hoyoverse route type thing. I know Hoyoverse is not the first and only game that has done this. I'm pretty sure, where they have the male and female protagonists, you know what I mean? You can choose between either or, I'm pretty sure. Because perfect thing I'm about to say too is that back then I even mentioned in that video was there was an old Bleach DS game called Bleach the Third Phantom, and I'm pretty positive, right, it has you choose between a male or female protagonist. I'm pretty sure in that game they're actually siblings. I'm not sure if they're siblings here or they're related in any way, shape, or form, but yeah, there's this. Very interesting to say the least. And then with that, followed up this new key visual with the updated key visual I just, like, you know, showed you guys, right, with only Ichigo, but now has like a bunch of the Soul Reapers, Urahara, Toshiro, Renji, Byakuya, Rukia, and the two new protagonists. What were their names? Shirin and Shirane. Yeah, Shirin and Shirane, right? As you can see here. And again, you actually get a better look at this reflection here or whatever of the Soul Society, right? Pretty sick stuff. This is a really great looking thing. Key visual here. But yeah, who knows what this can be until right freaking now. Oh, forgot about this. One last thing before the main event, I guess you can say. Bleach Mirror's High genre, an action game that lets you join the Gotei 13. Protagonists Shirin and Shirane. This looks like more of the in-game actual art, maybe like kind of like the character selecting like aspect of it. This looks like an in-game menu. As you can see, here's 1,000 Blood War True Shikai Ichigo down here. You can see when you're selecting over the characters, you know what I mean, like the little, like when you hover over them, like obviously, you know, shows them right there, and then like their little portrait is kind of like highlighted. And there's someone else here, but I can't exactly make out who that is. You guys don't mind me doing this really quickly. I can't really tell who that is. I'm not exactly sure. Anyways, but somewhere I heard that this is, you know what, no, I think I'll say that from after we watch this next thing of Bleach Mirror's High, which is the actual official second freaking trailer, dude. Let's get right into it, man. I seen like literally little frames of each of Renji and Toshiro. Okay, so I have no idea. Let's freaking see what this could possibly be about. Okay, second trailer production, obviously like Kubo type beat. Okay, that looks like an in-game cutscene. You know, visuals for the game itself. Oh, what the?
In the wake of the 1,000-year
in the wake.
War,
oh, so okay, that's what.
As a Soul Reaper
okay.
Begins.
So this takes place during the 1,000-year blood. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Oh, this video is good, dude. Okay. 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 Very interesting. Oh, Ichigo is kind of interesting. Okay. Okay. I think I know what's going on. Okay.
Future Soul Reaper.
Oh, he's talking to me. He's talking to me.
Mirrors high.
And yes, there is a closed beta test, which I did sign up for, chat. So hopefully I can make a video on this game in the closed beta. So, okay, very interesting. So yes, this is what I was going to mention, that this takes place during the 1,000-Year Blood War, apparently. And obviously, I'm assuming pick either the guy, Shirin Migishima, or Sanari, or Shirane Sanari. Hey, Rukia, Renji. Okay, so from how this is laid out, dude. Okay, I don't know what, like, I don't know what this is about. Like, Ichigo's holding like this, like this. I don't know what, like, I don't even know what. There's something in his hand that he's holding there. I don't want to say it's the freaking Hogyoku, but that's my first thought. That's my first thought of what he can potentially be holding. And then here are the protagonists in wake of the 1,000-Year Blood War. But yeah, okay, as I was gonna say. So the way this is laid out to me, I literally just saw a freaking Twitter comment where I was like, I think this might be turn-based. Sad face. But I also do think this might be turn-based, because like the way like everything's laid out, like you're just in, it looks like Karakura Town, you just find this random hollow, and like, you know, do these crazy these cinematic cinematic attacks. They're just over there on that side, you know what I mean? I think this might be a turn-based game as well. Like you can see Rukia here, like after the attack, you can see it kind of resetting to, I guess you can say, neutral or whatever. So I definitely, this might be I don't think it's gonna be an open world type game, and if it is, like I'm say this again, I mentioned in my discussion video, you might be able to walk around it as like a hub world, like similar to already like with Bleach Soul Resonance, if you guys play that. Let's try to look for any other clues here. I mean, yeah, like they all look like they're in the same, okay, I'm trying to find here, they're like in the same like kind of like location, because you know, like in turn-based games, most of the time they're not like in real time, like, you know, like a location type thing, if you know what I mean. Like when you load into a battle, like it's just kind of like a, you know, it's the one arena for every, you know, encounter, right? For the most part. I bet there's tons of, you know, turn-based games that are in real time, if that makes sense, you know, the real time, like what actually is around you at that very moment. But I don't know how many there are of them, but you know, most of the time in turn-based games, it's kind of like a preset like arena, if that makes sense, right? I'm trying to look for clues of that. So frame by frame, yeah, I can kind of, I think you can see about the same building right here as the Rukia bit. And okay, Ichigo here gets a good Tensho. Oh man, it gets so, oh my, they really are trying to hide what kind of game this is. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Now, again, the same, looks like about the same building, you know, the same opening in the, you know, on the street, and it looks like there's cool team attacks right here. Kind of cute. Like, okay, the whole team maybe? This is a team of threes, a 3-man team, 3-person team. Okay, because I'm pretty, yeah, Bleach Soul Rising also has 3-person teams, so that's interesting. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to go off of based off that trailer, to be completely honest, besides potentially it being a turn-based game. And also with Bleach the Third Phantom, that game was also a turn-based game. Well, not, okay, I straight up lied. It's a strategy tactical RPG type game. You know, very similar to like Fire Emblem, if you guys play that. I don't play it, but you know, I've seen it, you know, where you're like move the little guys around and then they kind of like, and they fight, you know, it's like that. And people say that game is great. And so like, maybe this game will be pretty great too. I don't know. When was the last time Bleach got a turn-based game besides that Third Phantom game? I'm assuming there has to be a couple more out there. Isn't there like some funny, like funky ones, like really old Bleach games that are like that, like this, you know, turn-based? And is this going to be a gacha game also? So like, you know, you have to pull for this Byakuya, you have to pull for that Toshiro, you have to pull for Rukia, Renji, you have to pull for Ichigo, or maybe they'll give you Ichigo for free, because obviously, you know, they always give you a free character type pool. But yeah, interesting. So I know in my discussion video, I laid out like a huge blanket of what this can be. So I was like, wow, no way, dude. Like, no way you guessed it, because you said like 50 things. But like, you know, I definitely said it was a possibility. There's going to be a new mobile game that will be turn-based potentially. Like I said, like I was saying in that video, like Honkai Star Rail. You know what I mean? I know there's a bunch of there's dozens, I'm pretty sure, of turn-based games on mobile, gacha games that are similar to Honkai in that respect. But you know, that's the most popular one that I know. So apologies for that if that's true. That's it. So yeah, man, I don't know what else to say besides like what they're gonna exactly do. I think is this game gonna be, like I said, like kind of mini open, like kind of like semi, I don't want to say open world, but like, you know what I mean, like the hub world maps or whatever, you get to like run around for a little, like exactly like Soul Resonance. And is this also gonna be a gacha game where you have to pull these characters? The team attacks are really cool though. Interesting to say the least. Yeah, I'm almost like 95% sure that it's a turn-based game too. Just the way it's laid out, you know, the map is the exact same when you're fighting, you know, in these clips, you know, the same building, you're in the same opening on the road, on Karakura Town, the looks of it, you know, and yeah, Bleach Mirrors High, everybody. I signed up for the closed beta test. If I remember, I'll try to put that in the description below if you guys want to try. I guess apparently there's gonna be 20,000 participants that they'll let in, and they say if it goes over that, they'll pick at random or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. I don't exactly remember what it said, but but that's about what it said. And yeah, Bleach Mirrors High looks like it's going to be a turn-based game at the very least. Who knows if it's a gacha game or a story-based, like just pure story game. Takes place in a 1,000-year blood war, you know. And yeah, let me know what you guys think down below, man, of Bleach Mirrors High, man. Potential, pretty sure it's going to be a turn-based game. Takes place that does take place in a 1,000-year blood war, you know, section of this Bleach story, chat. So I'm very intrigued what this can be, but I'm not exactly sure how much I would really play this, because you know, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I don't really play Bleach Soul Resonance. I get on that game literally every like other month or something, then pull for a 5-star, and I pulled the 5-star, and I or not 5-star, the SSR, and I buzz off. I literally just pulled White Ichigo, so or White Zangetsu, and I am not touched the game after that. I'm sorry, chat, but yeah, turn-based game, chat. Anyways, I don't know what else to say. I would like to keep talking about it, but you know what I mean. Who freaking knows? What do you guys think about it? Anyways, for real, it has been yours truly, freaking Vicco, and I am freaking gone. So now.